Hi, Myrtle. Welcome back. If you don't mind, would you tell me why you're here today?
Well, I've been having some more problems with feeling depressed. Not being able to work has really made it worse. Health issues and just kind of making me feel kind of worthless at times, not being able to help provide for the family and just being in pain too can make you makes me really depressed because can't really do the things I want to do, you
Mhm.
know, um, go do stuff more, you have to kind of have to do it with how my body feels.
Right.
It depends on what I can go and do or what I can do at home. Um, would love to be back at work, but I know my body won't do that. So
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah.
kind of feel closed off from people too, because all you can do is sit at home and people that you used to work with, you don't see them anymore. So it just kind of makes you kind of feel lonely sometimes,
Sure.
you
I,
know,
yeah.
you know. But yeah, the pain and health issues makes it really hard. So,
Right.
you know, like I said, just love to be able to go to work and not have to worry about health issues, but it's just not going to happen, I guess.
Right. I understand that. How long has this been a problem for you?
Oh, it's been kind of going for, it's been over a year, um, probably longer than that from when I couldn't work anymore is when it really started. So, but it just seems at times it gets worse because, you'll have a day where you feel really good. And then the next day you're just kind of down for, because I'm really bad about doing too much on the days that I feel good. And then the next day I'm going to pay for it.
Right.
And, that makes you depressed too because you're like, well, I felt really good yesterday. Why do I not feel good today?
So on the days that you do feel good, what is happening that's different than on the days that you don't feel good?
That's what I've been trying to pinpoint. I don't know if it's because I have days where I don't hurt as bad and that just makes me feel better altogether. And that's where I usually mess up because I try to overdo it because I know how I feel good this day. I may not feel good tomorrow. So, I try to get everything done at once and it just kind of backfires. So,
Perhaps you should maybe start writing down on the days that you are feeling better, what you do on a typical day. And so then you could see exactly how much you are doing so that you can maybe back off a little bit so you don't wear yourself out because you could be exhausting yourself, which could be contributing to why you are feeling so tired on the
uh,
days following the days you are feeling good. So maybe start taking some notes on the days where you're feeling better and have more energy so that you can get a more continual baseline to work off of. Um, because how often are you having the good days?
sorry, just a second. Uh, you're still there? Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, my stupid phone. Um, sounds like a good idea to do. Because I have noticed I tend to try to overdo things, and that would help show me, you can't do all that in one day. Try to spread it out, and you know, it would probably help me have more better days too if I did that and just did a little each day. So,
On an
well,
average week, on an average week, how many of the days are good versus bad?
kind of depends on what. Usually 2 to 3 days I'll have that are pretty good.
Okay. All right.
Probably,
Um, Go ahead.
I said I would probably have more if I didn't, kind of spaced everything out. So,
Okay. So let me ask you a question. It's going to sound kind of strange, but if you woke up tomorrow and there was no pain and everything was mysteriously gone, how would your life be different?
it would be a lot different. I'd be able to do more and work and just feel a lot better.
Mhm.
Have a better outlook. I think that's one of the hard things too. You know,
Right.
you have a good outlook when you hurt, don't feel good. Uh, so I think it would be a whole lot better. Be great. So
Right. Well, I think the first step, Myrtle, is we need to get you feeling better. And but to do that, you've got to back off, I believe, on those days where you are feeling good, so you're not so tired on the
mm,
days following that. So, what do you think of that suggestion to perhaps keep an inventory of what you are doing so that you can really get a good idea of how much you are exhausting yourself, so that you can maybe back off just a little bit?
I like that idea. I'm going to do that because I think that would really help
Mhm.
because I actually see what I'm doing and how much I'm doing and help me back off to where
Okay.
maybe better days, more than just one. So,
Right. Because you have, sounds like you have a lot of time, so it doesn't sound like you need to cram everything into one day, and you can certainly spread that stuff out. And I think that's a good first step. And then once we get that under control, then we can address some of the other issues that you're talking about. But let's get you feeling better first.
okay. Thank you.
Okay. All
Good.
right. Okay. Thank you for coming in, and I appreciate you talking to me. And we'll work on it. Okay.
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you.